Here we have for sale a very rare van today, and this is the Ford Transit Connect. This is the 240 long wheelbase crew van. It's in the Trend spec, but as you'll see, this has got quite a bit of spec over and above just your normal Trend van. As I say, don't get many of these in the factory crew setting like this is, so it's going to be quite interesting to have a little walk around this van and see the setup and also the spec and condition of this particular example. So on a 65 plate, starting at the rear here, we can see that this one has got the rear parking sensors, the rear barn doors. It's got the alloy wheels, the 16-inch alloy wheels. It has got twin glazed side loading doors, which is perfect for of course the crew seating. And as we move around to the front then, we've got the colour-coded front bumper with the front fog lights. But condition-wise, I think certainly for a 65-plate van, the condition of this van is very, very good. It's been well maintained. It's one owner from new, and it's got a nice service history, which we've got inside the van, and we'll have a look at that as well. Let's start off in the rear of the van in this occasion. I usually go straight into the cab, but let's have a look in the rear, because this is where it is kind of particularly interesting with this particular van. So I folded down this seat to give you an example of how low the seats fold down in the rear, but the other two seats will do exactly the same as this particular one here. So you can have, of course, this setup as a 5-seater. Of course, you can fold those down as well. But the very unique thing is the bulkhead on this particular van. So as you can see, it's a caged bulkhead. It has fixing points here at the bottom. But if we look at the roof, it is on these rails just here. So when you have the seats folded down like this, and of course the other two as well, you can actually slide the entire bulkhead all the way up behind the rear seats, and then you've got some fixing points down there on each side, just over there, to be able to anchor the bulkhead in exactly the same way that it is there. So then you've effectively got the size of a long wheelbase Connect van. So it makes these vans very, very versatile. And as I say, these are the proper factory seats. This hasn't been done aftermarket. This has come from Ford like this, which makes this van so unusual. So now let's have a look in the cab. Starting on the driver's door, we've got the electric windows and electric mirrors. We can see the mileage on this particular vehicle, 43,365 miles. We've got the lovely leather multi-functioning steering wheel. On the left-hand side, this is where you can control the onboard computer. And then on the right-hand side, this is where you can control the radio and also the phone. So you do have Bluetooth phone prep on this vehicle as well. Just the two single front seats, which are arguably a little bit more comfortable than the bench in the front. And you've got some nice height adjustability, etc. there as well. If we jump in, also on the steering wheel, we have got the cruise control, which is a very nice feature to have. This particular example, one of the best features that it's got is air conditioning. This time of the year, it's getting pretty hot, and a Trend doesn't normally come with air conditioning, so that's very nice. We've also got the heated windscreen just there as well, and of course all the radio controls there and the phone controls. If we start the van up, the van of course starts no problem. You can see there that we have got a DAB radio, and when we put the van into reverse, it comes up with the reversing sensor symbol there to symbolize where items are behind you. If we then have a look at the service history, I can turn the van off now. If we have a look at the service history, you can see that we have got a couple of stamps here in the service book. Last done at 42,105 miles in February of this year, so it's only covered just about 1,400 miles since then. Being that it's the 115 brake horsepower engine, it does come with a 6-speed manual gearbox over the usual 5-speed, which is very nice to have. Got the 12-volt socket just there, and then if we look in between the seats, we've also got a USB and AUX port there as well. If we jump out, we can now go and have a look in the load area of the vehicle. as you can see there, the glazed side loading door. So it gives you passengers a little bit more comfort in the rear, being able to see out. If we open up the rear barn doors, you can see that this vehicle has got brand new ply lining in the rear. On these rear barn doors, you can press on the yellow button just there, and that allows you then to open up the rear doors to a 180-degree position. You can do exactly the same with that door as well. We have also got a nice LED strip light along the top here, which does brighten this up significantly in the dark. Little 12-volt socket just up on top of there, but as you can see, as I mentioned, brand new ply lining there in the rear. So a very unusual vehicle, one owner from new, nice service history. We have 2 keys with the vehicle as well, and I think in very, very nice order. Of course, like any used vehicle, you're going to get the odd stone chip here or there, but all in all, as I'm hoping you're picking up in the video quality here, watch it in HD if you've got that option on whatever platform that you're seeing this on, but hopefully you're seeing the true condition here of the vehicle. If you'd like to inquire, here are our contact details listed at the bottom of the sign. Feel free to give us a call on either of the numbers listed there. We can arrange finance at very competitive rates, and we can also take cars or vans in part exchange. So if you'd like to come down, see this vehicle for yourself in the flesh, maybe take it for a test drive and see all of the features that it's got for yourself, please feel free to give us a call. Thank you very much for watching.